Hi there, this is Ryan from the iPhoneNewsBlog.com, and today I'm doing a review on the Mophie Juice Pack Air. The Mophie Juice Pack Air incorporates a case and an external battery into the same unit. It's rated at 1200 milliamps, which is a little under the, actually I think it's about the same capacity as the internal battery, the iPhone's internal battery. It's rated for about 270 hours of standby time, 4.5 hours of talk time on the 3G, 9 hours on the 2G or Edge network. On the internet, you can last about 4.5 hours or 5.4 hours on Wi-Fi. The audio playback is rated at 20 hours, and the video playback is rated at 6 hours. On the for the 3G and the 3GS has a little longer times because I think it's a little more efficient on battery usage, but those times are pretty approximate. Just remember that the times that I quoted earlier will be a little longer for the 3GS. This case comes in black, purple, white, and for the holiday season, red. I found that this case is a really good case. It's a shiny kind of plastic black. It has this camera hole here. Can you see that? And it has a battery indicator here, like what you would find on MacBook Pros and other Apple machines. All your ports are exposed. You have your ports and your switches. You have your power on and off, your headset jack, your volume rocker, and your ringer silent switch. The thing that I didn't really like about it is, if you notice, let's see, can you see that? It's a little inset, so you need to kind of wedge your fingers in there kind of sideways. It's really hard to get to it if you just were to push it straight on, but you know, that is one of the disadvantages of having a case that's a battery at the same time. One thing I did like about it is that it leaves the full face exposed. For some of you who might want your Chrome cover, this doesn't quite do it. I'm going to show it from this angle. Can you see it from this angle? It doesn't cover your Chrome, and it leaves the face exposed, which is good. And it even has speaker ports here, so you can hear music or your games coming through. Let's see. This is a game where you can hear the music. Okay, let's turn that on. Okay, there's a volume. It's kind of hard to press, but you know, you get used to it. You kind of have to press it at an angle. I guess it's just one of those things that you learn to live with an external battery. This is the width of the case. This is a in-case slider. Let's see if I can show you how thick it is comparably. Okay, there it is. So it adds some width. I think it's worth it for 1200 milliamps. This is the Incipio in-case slider. Again, this is the Sadio Inno case. This one's really thin. This one's even thinner than the slider. One of my favorite cases. This is the Switch Easy Rebel. Okay. And just for size, this is a external battery. I think it's 1800 milliamps. So not bad. So it integrates really well with the phone. Let's see. This is how it comes off. There's a little this is the battery itself, and this is the, I guess what you would call a cap, and it just slides in. It's like a slider. I wouldn't really depend on this case for a lot of protection other than scratches and so on. I would not want to drop it because of the extra weight. I think the case would take a hit, and so would your phone. You know, it's not really meant to protect against falls and such, but you know, scratches and so on. I think it'll do its job. So that's how it is. And there's the mini USB charger here. I did have the red one at first. This unit retails at $70. I bought it on Black Friday for $58, so which is a good deal. And I had to return it because it had problems syncing, and the battery was a little funky. It wouldn't stay connected all the time. So I changed it for this black one, and then I'm still having sync issues. So I'm not sure whether this latest current is defective, the current batch is defective, or it's just something, you know, with all the Mophies. And I might, you know, that syncing issue is big enough to keep me from recommending this particular unit as a product, but maybe you'll have different luck. There's this switch here at the bottom which turns the battery pack on and off, which is good. If you keep it off, it won't charge your phone. Let's see. It won't charge your phone until you turn it on. See that red indicator? That's off. And you turn it on and you can see it start charging. So Mophie provides you actually with a mini USB cable which you connect to your computer's USB port, and iTunes should pick it up and sync and charge your phone and battery at the same time. One thing about this switch, it's kind of flush to the case. I'm not sure you can see that. Kind of flush to the case, and a couple times I've had a hard time getting at it. You know, maybe you need a little some nails to reach it, but it's a small irritation. But for the most part, this is a really good case. It allows me to use a phone without worrying about battery life and you know, keeping my brightness down and so on, my Bluetooth. With this case, I can feel that I won't run out of juice in the middle of the day, so I really like it. But the syncing problem is kind of a deal breaker for me. You know, what you could try to do, Apple has a really good return policy, 14 days, almost no questions asked. If you pick up yours and it syncs fine, I think this is a really good external battery for you. You don't have to worry about external batteries like this falling off or putting some strain on your syncing port. So for the most part, I mean, it works really well. Again, I don't think that you can really count on it to protect your phone from a drop, but you know, scratches and sliding on, you know, minor scratches and others, maybe a small fall, it'll be okay. But for the most part, you know, I just count on it as a external battery, which you don't have to worry about, you know, falling off or wearing on your port. But yeah, it adds a little bulk. It's quite hefty. You know, the iPhone's really thin and compact, and you know, adding a battery like this might take away some of those advantages for you, but I think the trade-off is a good one. And yeah, that's the Mophie Juice Pack Air. It's a pretty good buy for $70 compared to all the external batteries which you can buy. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Ryan signing out from iPhoneNewsBlog.com. Thanks.